Yo, what's poppin', y'all? It's your boy S.V. Hee ha. Need not to worry. I'm back here with another John. Yeah, man. Top of the morning, my G's. You know what I mean? I'm up early doing this one. Yeah, I just want to talk about a lot of shit I've been seeing with I've been seeing a lot of sparring, guys talking about what they did to somebody in sparring. I want to talk about sparring versus the bright lights performance. Because it's a difference. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of everybody trying to get a name off of what they done to somebody in sparring. Like, to me, what happens in sparring don't count. Versus what happens when you're under the bright lights. Because it's a difference. You feel me? Because you can have bad days during sparring. You can have bad sparring days. You know what I'm saying? Anything can happen during that day you went to spar. You know what I'm saying? You could have got into it with your bitch. You know what I'm saying? You're not mentally focused. She on your fucking mind. And you go yourself in there trying to work that shit off. And you get caught. That's kind of how Errol Spence kind of got his buzz. But see, the difference is Errol Spence handled that sparring situation that he had with Floyd like a G. Because he wasn't clout chasing off of the good work he gave Floyd. That was other people putting that story out there like, yo, Spence gave Floyd that work, kicked him out the gym and all that. You know what I'm saying? But every time they brought it up to Spence, he just said, yeah, we just had some good work. You know what I'm saying? We was getting better and shit like that. How you supposed to keep it when you spar somebody, especially when you spar somebody of a level that's a championship level guy that you're sparring. You're supposed to keep that shit in under wraps. You're supposed to keep that shit right there. But now this new age, everybody wants to show clips like Tank Davis. He leaks clips of him fucking somebody up in sparring. You know what I'm saying? That's not the right way. That's not how niggas used to do that shit, bro. It's like this new age shit. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, you would never fucking flash a gun on camera if you toking the toast. But now these niggas get on Instagram and flash the heat like it ain't shit. Like, yeah, I got the stick on me. And then when your ass get arrested, you wonder why. Yo, nigga, that shit's dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that shit. Like the kid that's like, yeah, I 100% knock Tiafimo out when we spar. Nigga, that shit don't mean shit. Because sparring is where you're allowed to make all of your mistakes. Would you rather get knocked out under the bright lights of a pay-per-view event or a major event, or get knocked out in sparring when it's less odds, when the world's not watching? It's okay to get fucked up during sparring. That's where you're learning at. That's what sparring is for. So when you get under the bright lights, you can perform. You can say, you know what? I got dropped by doing this mistake when I was sparring such and such. I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling that clout chasing shit with the sparring, where niggas is just exposing what's going on behind the scenes. When you paying a nigga for the work versus you getting paid big money for the work. That's when it affects you the most. When you lose under the bright lights. You hear me? When you lose under the bright lights, that's when your career can take a hit. Not when you're sparring, bro. Sparring counts only to get better. You know what I'm saying? A young kid could come in there and have a great showing against, you know what I'm saying, against a championship fighter that ain't taking them serious. You feel me? Because the other kid is bringing his 110% because of who he's sparring. Oh shit, I'm sparring Teofimo Lopez. I'm gonna go in on him. So he's trying to come with his A game while Teofimo is like, man, listen, I'm just trying to get this workout. I don't even feel like doing this shit. And motherfuckers be in there lacking, playing around. Not always 100% focused on that, you know what I'm saying, on that particular situation. You know what I'm saying? That's when you're allowed to lose focus. Not saying that you don't go into your sparring sessions taking shit serious and, you know what I'm saying, like that. But if anything is to happen, that's where you want it to happen at. Behind closed doors in the gym. Not when ESPN and Showtime and the lights is the brightest. When you got the fine girls coming out with the cards and all that. That's not when you want to get knocked out. Okay, he can knock out Teofimo in sparring, but what happened? But what happens when Teofimo gets under the bright lights? He performs. He wins fights. Sparring is just work. It's training. It's working on things that you're not too good at. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what? I'm lacking here. I need to work more on XYZ. So sometimes sparring, it can be real particular. Sometimes sparring could be, look, you can't throw any punches in sparring sometimes. Sometimes coaches like, yo, look, today we will be focusing on defense. We focusing on slipping the right hand. You know what I'm saying? And that's your sparring day. You ain't throwing no punches. The dude is attacking you heavy. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta be evasive. I think too much is getting put on these niggas that's having good sparring days against a solid or a champion. I don't think that's where you get your name from. Or you should get your name from having a good sparring day. Because it happens in boxing. It happens. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you just caught that nigga on a bad day. You know what I'm saying? The sun shines on a dog's ass every once in a while. But the part I hate is when niggas get into interviews and start like bigging themselves up and shit like that off of the sparring. We're like, yeah, I did this, I did that. No, how you gonna look when you get in that fucking ring? Sparring is supposed to stay right there. Now that's becoming like this shit is becoming like the internet in boxing. It's just becoming like the internet where you posting all of this shit. You posting something, a private paid session. Now, it got leaked. It wasn't me, nigga. You know the shit got leaked. You know the shit was getting put out there, bro. You know what the fuck was going on. That's the shit that I don't like. You know what I mean? So all of the like the shit don't count, bro. I don't think you should get all of your points, you know what I'm saying, from fucking somebody up in sparring. That's just my opinion on the matter. Like that shit is bad, bro. That's just bad. How niggas it's like no confidentiality anymore. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody have a private session without it getting leaked or without You know, like how they say, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. That's what's supposed to happen in the gym. What happens in the gym stays in the gym. And it's like nobody's respecting it. All the media member has to do is ask him what happened in sparring. And the nigga gonna be like, yeah, I fucked him up. Yeah, he did. I gave him work. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of being professional like how Errol Spence used to handle it. When they say Errol Spence knocked out Bronner, before Errol Spence admitted that shit, he was always like, nah, he always denied it. When Bronner was at his peak, at his height, and they asked him about did Errol Spence knock him out or knock him down or whatever the fuck, Errol Spence always denied that shit. He always was like, man, what happens, I don't speak on what happened in the gym and shit like that. That's how niggas is supposed to handle that shit. Like a fucking G. Not like no girly mouth ass nigga that wants all of the gossip. You know what I'm saying? Trying to look good to get views for the internet. That's weirdo shit. Feel me? That's weirdo shit. That's goofy shit. We don't condone that goofy shit over here. You know what I'm saying? We respect real men and to conduct themselves like real men. You know what I'm saying? If me and you have a conversation in private as a man, what I would look like going on the internet exposing everything about what we talked about. That was private amongst me and you. And I get on the internet and be like, yeah, man, this nigga life, man. This nigga going through it with his bitch, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Girly mouth shit. That's what women do. Gossip. We got to continue to conduct ourselves like men. It's my true point about this whole shit. Next, John.